This is Quarantine on Elite.
A strange vapor seeps off the streets, the result of House Jarasco's bombardment of the neighborhood. According to the heaters, rioters treated with this substance will be easier to subdue. Elsa de Jarasco stands near a magic barrier she's conjured to isolate this neighborhood from the rest of the city. She must heal her hope and fear. Elsa lowers the nearby portcullis, giving you access to an alleyway to the west. You may now enter the quarantine area. The sense that too many people have been forced to live in too small an area. Suddenly, shouts break out behind the portcullis, filled with madness and rage. The last of the cursed rioters in the courtyard have been pacified, yet you can hear more shouts coming from the alleyway.
So there's an exploder, so as soon as he dies, I'm going to do a quick leave and then get the heck out of there. Get rid of the eyes, and then kind of back up. And you can see the explosion here in a few seconds. Oop, my hireling got hit by it. Not too bad on this setting, but at higher levels or epic Reaper levels, it's pretty tough.
Says that he knows of several others who
and you want to avoid the yellow circles here.
The disciples
So
urge the crowd inside the plaza to commit greater and greater.
If you're in a yellow circle, just kind of move out.
Dashing into the alley to the east.
So I'm just going to get out of that circle.
With the help of the mist, you've managed to subdue all the rioters in the plaza. The way is now open. But instead of welcoming you, Storm reached for its head. Time to give this city what it deserves.
So this fight is a little interesting. You get, once we get this guy cleared, you get, you could draw them back, but you're going to get ambushed from behind in this area. But still, I think it's worth it to do that to avoid fighting Ariel, who's the orange name. It can be pretty tough, so we'll just give it a few minutes, or give it a... Let's see if there's some enemies from behind here. Nope. So a lot of times I get ambushed from behind. I think they're actually enemies that were further ahead. I'm going to just face this direction so I can see if there's any ambush coming. Most of the time, Ariel's here they come. You can see them all coming. Get these eyes and then get out of the range of where the exploder was. The circles out here are usually much worse, so I'm going to kind of draw them back here. I'm not sure if these enemies are evil or not, but they're immune to death spells, so my Holy Retribution is going to do the 5x damage, so I still use it. Or not 5x, the 5 weapon damage. Alright, I'm gonna wait for that to clear. Get the hireling out of the yellow circle. Gonna bring them back in here where there's no circles. The first area is not too bad. This area, if you're outside, there's a lot of circles. So I think this area here is sort of an intentional, sort of strategic spot that they've created to make it a little bit more manageable.
The last of the enraged rioters in the plaza has been subdued.
Alright, this is the end fight. Area, I should say. We're not quite at the end fight, but head in that direction. reminds me, I need to get my shield clicky on. And I'm going to drag him back here, mainly so that I don't have to fight the boss. Yet, the boss is there, and... Alright, get the eyes, and then get out of the way of the exploder. Alright, there's the boss. You can see him. He's going to be active in a second, so I'm just going to go 2 more archers to deal with. And same here, this area has the yellow circles. It's a little tough. It's very confined, but there's almost always a place to run.
A now familiar sound can be heard overhead, heading your way. Best to find cover.
That is a lot of circles right there. Almost half the map is circles. Alright, let me get these archers. Where I get the next circle. Almost down.
You've stopped the Disciples of Rage from stealing supplies. The resources provided by House Jarasco will now go to the people trapped inside the quarantine zone, as intended.
Nothing too exciting. I'm just going to grab an item and then break it down for essences. That is Quarantine on Elite.